and welcome back to Here We Go Football Theme T-shirt Design Help video. This is chapter 4, editing the file in Adobe Photoshop. In this chapter, I'll show you how to edit colors and text within the Adobe Photoshop template. My name is Maria, I'm a graphic designer and I'll be your guide throughout this tutorial. So let's get started. First and foremost, let's open up the Photoshop file. Now let's open the file. Okay, and here we have two different, as you can see, two different types of design. We have the dark and the light design, the light background design. Also, there's another file. These are 3 colors because there are 3 colors here, and the 4-color design. This plays a huge impact when it comes to screen printing. The less colors you have, the cheaper your printing is gonna be. So let's start with editing the colors. When it comes to the templates, before I start with the Photoshop, I know a lot of people are very comfortable in Photoshop and they work in it, but I strongly suggest you watch these tutorials on Adobe Illustrator or Adobe InDesign. If you don't have any major changes to your designs, if you just want to change the colors, maybe type in your own text, it's going to take you a lot less time to do that. Photoshop is a great application, but I'm hesitant to recommend it as an application for print templates. Usually because there is a lot of time needed to edit a simple thing like edit colors. So without further ado, let's start with editing the colors. Now, unlike Illustrator and InDesign, we can't just edit the colors with a click of a button. We have to first set the colors. Let's set the basic red. And I'm gonna set as a background color, I'm gonna set this hugely dark red. Okay, so I'm just gonna first, and this applies to all the colors here. You select the layer with the color you wish to edit, and you can either double click on the layer, make your own changes, or you can just simply go to Control Backspace. I'm sorry, Shift back. Whoops. Control Backspace, and it will automatically change the colors. It will basically apply the background color. Now let me just do this again. Alt Backspace is the front color here that it's set up. Control Backspace is the background color. If you change or reverse positions, Alt Backspace, Control Backspace. So make sure to have your colors in the correct position. Alt Backspace applies the front foreground color, Control Backspace sets the background color. Okay, I think that's the only place. Okay, now signs. Well, we have a lot of signs. So let's just go to Alt Backspace. Select Alt Backspace. Select Alt Backspace. Select, and I've colored the signs. Now, when it comes to the ball, I'm gonna select. Okay, this one is red. This one should be dark red. And I need to configure another color. Now this is the hassle part, because you have to constantly configure the colors you're going to be working on. Okay. Okay. And while we are here, let's change the colors in the layer style. If you have this FX here, that means the layer styles are applied. So I'm just gonna go and change the colors. The same process. This is one red. This is a second red. Okay, okay. We need another one. I think I should have used the darker red, but never mind. I just don't have the patience to go through it all over again. Okay, so we basically did that. Now we have finally text. I'm just gonna make it red, red, red. And here you go. Like I said, again, watch the tutorials. If you're a novice in Illustrator or InDesign, don't be afraid to try these applications. Watch the tutorials and you'll see how much easier it is to change the colors in these two applications. Now, when it comes to changing the text, it is basically the same thing throughout all the Adobe applications. We can either select the type tool here on the panel. We can select the T on the keyboard, and you can see once you hover over the editable text, it will change, cursor will change. Or you can just simply double click on the layer. I'm just going to type in smart. Now, editing, for editing we need to open up our character panel. You go to Window, Character, and voila, we have it. Now these icons here means you can make text bold, you can make it italic, all caps, small all caps, etc, etc. I'm just going to make it all caps, and basically this is where this is the line where you change your font. This is the font style, size, and this is the leading, this is tracking, kerning, etc, etc. Again, when you hover with your cursor over the icon, you're going to get this little help description, so you know which item does what. So we can either I'm sorry, we can either change the size, let's make it a little bit smaller, but then I'm just gonna make kerning a little bit better. I'll make it bolder, apply the change, and you're done. Of course you can move things around, and that's it. Before you send this file to your printer, make sure to select all the text and then go right click. Let me just right click here and go to rasterize type. In InDesign and Illustrator we had converting text to outlines. In this case we're going to be rasterizing this because this is not a vector software, and this is how you send it to your printer. Okay, that was it for this chapter. If you have any questions or you need additional help editing these templates, please don't hesitate to send me an email and I'll respond as soon as possible. That was it for this tutorial series. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Bye.